Done a high tunnel today in our tomato high tunnel. I'm gonna kind of talk about my philosophy of fertilizing tomatoes. And I've got the philosophy that I've been using in the high tunnel. I'm changing. The one in the field, my field tomatoes are gonna stay the same. We'll talk about all that. But we're down here. We got about 3 inches of rain the last 3 days, so we can't hardly do any field work right now. So, but we'll get back at it here in a little bit. So, of course, we're doing a new system here. And I don't know if I showed it when it's completely done, but it looks really good. So far, we really like it. So as far as my fertilizing in this high tunnel in these containers, before when I was planting in the ground, I would start out with a 20-20-20, same fertilizer I use in the field, water soluble for the first couple of feedings, and then I would switch to a uh, organic, just because I wanted to protect my soil. Uh, this way, I'm going to do a little different. And the reason I started out with a regular fertilizer is organic don't work real good when it's cool. Now it was cool down here this morning. I come down here and watered and do some stringing, and it was 48 degrees when I left the house, and so this was all closed up. I opened it up just a little bit, let it cool off just a little bit in here, but so it's kind of still a little cool, unseasonably cool in our area, and so that's why I always started out with just a regular fertilizer. I don't think, from my experience, I don't think a organic works as quick or as good when it's cool. It's got to be a little warmer for it to break down quicker. So now all that being said, since we're growing in containers, my first thing I did was a 19 triple 19, 19, 19, 19 slow release. And I put about a tablespoon each container. And I've got every one of them, and then I watered it in, and I'm gonna probably do that every 2 weeks. So my next one will be, I'm out of triple 19, so I'll probably do a, a triple 10, and then eventually I'll get to like a 6, 12, 12, I think, because I don't want a whole lot of nitrogen in here. Want more of the other potash and potassium more than I want nitrogen. So, and they're looking really good. And now this is what we used here is a potting mix. It's a commercial potting mix, and we buy it in bulk, and you've seen that video. So this is a combination of compost, like a landscape mix, and coarse sand. And I think the compost has helped a little bit, and I was really worried about that, and I'm still worried about it, having herbicides in it, but so far we have not lost not one single plant in here. And I've got some saved just in case. Like usually when I plant them in the ground, we lose, sometimes if a cutworm comes through there, we've lost, almost half at one time. But just for whatever reason, they want to die, and we usually replace at least 5 to 10 every season. So far, I've not lost not one plant in here. So that's my new philosophy. I'm gonna start out with triple 19, probably go to a triple 10, which I've already got, and I'll back it off to a 6, 12, 12. I'm also going to do, I'm a little worried about the calcium and magnesium, so probably in my next fertilizer, I'll probably go with a calcium nitrate and a magnesium, which is, I think that's an Epsom salt or whatever. And so I'm a little worried about that in the potting mix. So in the soil, I always gave them extra calcium, but the thing about, the blossom end rot is when it's cold like it is now, that's going to cause it to do that. And it's really not nothing to do with your calcium. Blossom end rot could be a combination thing. So that kind of worries me. You can see I've already got some tomatoes here, look. And the end of it looks pretty good so far. This is probably the earliest we've ever had little tomatoes that I can remember. And so these are all, I've got 8 Cherokee purple. And then back here's these early dolls. Look at these things. You can see we started stringing, and I'm not through yet. So I'm gonna buy some more fence posts.
They look really good.
So this first row that you're looking at here is mainly indeterminate. So they're gonna get pretty tall. And you know, like a commercial grower would. And we tried that with stringing down from the ceiling and letting them run over. We just don't care for that. And we're not gonna do that. So when they get big, we'll just flop them over. But this is first row is all indeterminate. Now this second row is determinate. And they're all red deuce. This is a whole row of red deuce.
Wow, look really good too.
So basically we got 3 plantings in here. These 2 rows are 1, the next 2 rows are 1, and that's our last planting over there, the last 2 rows. Now this row here is a mixture of determinate, indeterminate. I've got some giant Belgium, and this is kind of a test row. I've got giant Belgium, wind up, which is a hybrid. I had those seeds left over. They didn't do good last year. The Belgium, Millennium. I got these from Baker Creek, and I was reading about them, and they're kind of intriguing. And this is a Big B Plus. And I was intrigued by that because I did Butterboard Plus last year, and that was my favorite tomato, so I'm hoping these are good. And that's a French marmalade. I only had one of those germinate. And this is a bush beefsteak. So this row's kind of an experiment. This row right here is all Marglobe. This is Marglobe improved, and it's an indeterminate. It's an heirloom, but it's also got some heat set properties. This row here is Marglobe Supreme. And I've got some mountain golds over here somewhere. Then that last row is paste tomatoes that you'll see in tomorrow's video. I put them out in the field. Marina, and then I got some 589. It's called a 589. And then I got some Better Boys. This back one's all Better Boys. So I think these are all indeterminate. So try to keep them grouped together in a way. Some of them are a little mixed up. That's all right. One thing I like about this system is every one of them's marked. I always lost control of what was what in previously. The other thing we like about this system, look how nice it looks. It looks good. I put that string up this morning actually, and it was so easy to do. That's another thing. We're not getting any younger. We think this is going to be an easier system for us. And so stringing and all that's easier because it's already off the ground. And I'm going to go through and prune them suckers and all that stuff. So far we like this system. And we're actually going to try some in our peppers over there. Some bell peppers and some jalapenos. And we'll try them in another high tunnel. They're just about ready to go, so we'll probably be working on that next week. So let's talk about fertilizing on my field tomatoes. As far as fertilizing my field tomatoes, and we've got a whole row of those, I use this Southern Ag 20-20-20, and this is an empty pouch, so I buy it in bulk now, and it's about $2 a pound. I think I got 25 pounds for a little less than $50. And I use maybe 12 ounces a week on all my gardens. So I think anything in the field, I'm going to just, my whole philosophy now is just a balanced fertilizer. 20-20-20, 19-19-19, 6-6-6, whatever you want to use. Whatever you're comfortable with and whatever you can buy, I think that's what you should use. But I think it should be balanced. So I'm going to use this for all my veggies out in the field, including my tomatoes. And this is a really good stuff because it's got 3 different kinds of nitrogen. That's what I like about it. Don't have like a urea, like I put straight urea on my sweet corn, but this has got a combination of urea, ammonia, and nitrate. And this has also got micronutrients in it, which I like. And my big pack, I mean, it's the same thing, I just buy it in bulk. This was 5 pounds, and it would last, I think this lasts me a year and a half. So It's really good stuff. You mix it in your sprayer and it turns blue. It kind of looks like Miracle Grow, but it ain't. It's a lot better than Miracle Grow. We don't use Miracle Grow on any of our veggies. We do use it on our mums. That's just because it's cheap and you get that big blast of nitrogen. Okay, so I reckon that's everything. Have I forgot anything? But as far as this system goes, hopefully, if it produces, we're going to keep it. And I'm still nervous about it. I know Allison likes it. She's tickled to death with it. But like I said, we've never had blooms this early.
Mm-hmm.
And we've never had tomatoes this early. That's a red deuce there.
They're all down through here.
Yeah. All those red deuces have got blooms, and all the early dogs have got blooms. I love an early dog tomato. It's not, don't get real big. It's about like this, but it's got such a good flavor. And it's another thing I'm kind of worried about. I hope the flavor is the same. That's why we went with the potty mix. The guy we watched kind of on YouTube that we copied, he uses a peat moss, just straight peat moss. Drip irrigation, feeds them every day. This is a little different. I don't want to invest in drip irrigation for all this, so I just come through and water this. Sometimes, right now I've just been doing it once a day in the morning. It takes me 7 minutes to water this. Don't take long at all, by hand. And then, like I said, I'm using a time release fertilizer. And in the evening I might come back down depending on how the sun is. So today I think I might come down and water again. If it's cloudy, one time a day and that's it. And you can still see where I watered this morning. It's still got some moisture in it. So if it does good, I hope we'll have all these for sale. And then of course we'll be eating. I eat so many of them to start with, we get floundered on. That's all right. Hopefully we'll have some in a few days. Well, how long does it take? It takes about 40 days once they start. So maybe another month we might be eating some Cherokee Purple, I hope. And the field tomatoes look really good, so we'll show those in a different episode. It's just too muddy. I don't want to get out there in that today. All right, appreciate you watching. Got any questions, leave a comment. I answer all comments. You can even send me an email. You can call me. I had people call me this week about mums. That's fine. Store's open today while you're watching this. Come to the store, leave your name. The Browns, I think. I appreciate you watching. They said they watch every video. Leave a little note when they get something. Just remember now, I don't know what you look like. You can see me, but I can't see you. So if you see me somewhere, just tell me who you are, and I'll talk to you. I'll talk to anybody. But I appreciate you supporting our store. We don't have a whole lot of eggs this week because of the weather. We're getting low on chicken, but we might have some more next week. And getting chicks next week. So we got a big week coming up. Lots of good videos. Got a new thing we're going to plant. A new, I guess it's a vegetable. That's my thing for the bread. We're making bread today. So we'll have a new vegetable we're going to plant, and I'll show you that. It'll be Wednesday's video. We'll be live Monday night. Allison will be back, so you can come over there. The real reason we cut it short last week with Noah is because my computer was dying. I forgot to charge it up. It was flashing, so I had to end it. I didn't want it just to die. So anyway, appreciate you watching. Give us a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. We're starting to grow really good with your help, and I appreciate everybody that watches, leaves comments, and watches. We're starting to grow, and I appreciate the help. Share with your friends and neighbors. Support your local farmer. We'll see you down here in the next video.